What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. The miracle of Liam changes everything. Hope and Carter's marriage. The Bold and the Beautiful document that Hope Logan expected to lose Liam Spencer not experience renewal. But his impossibly soapy miracle means that not only is Liam well, but he was never in danger of dying from a brain tumor. The ruse Dr. Grace Buckingham pulled was terrible and so unnecessary. She could have contacted the authorities as opposed to using drugs on Liam to induce symptoms of brain cancer and demanding $1 million from Bill Spencer for so-called experimental surgery that was never carried out. If Grace had been thinking straight, she could have gone to Liam and Hope and told them that Reese Buckingham's bookies renewed their extortion threats. They would have sympathized with her and surely encouraged contact with Deputy Chief Bradley Baker. But instead, they were victimized by another member of the again disgraced Buckingham family. Carter Walton finds everything but love. Carter Walton hasn't been able to realize a stable relationship during his entire adult life. If, for whatever reason, he wanted to be a committed bachelor, then Carter's reputation would be that of a romantic player. But St. Victor's character has repeatedly told the women he's fallen for that he wants his own family. Marriage and children would complete his now middle-aged life. Hope appeared to be a legitimate keeper because she was losing the one great love of her life, Liam. However, the jarring news John Finnegan forced Grace to admit means that Liam is healthy and should remain a vital part of Hope's life here on this earth for years to come. Liam Spencer wants his other love back. Liam adores two great people. One was Steffi Forrester Finnegan and the other is Hope. It is difficult, if not impossible, to demonstrate which woman he loves more. It is reasonable to suggest that both great ladies hold equal places of importance in Liam's heart. Steffi is with Finn and has no intentions of leaving him for Liam. Hope is with Carter, but they aren't married and have no children yet. Earlier this year, Liam openly admitted that he wanted Hope back. That, combined with the non-tumor, must mean that he'll at least try to make that happen now. Hope Logan had her sights set. Carter was someone Hope never considered. But his admission to liking her for a while opened Hope's eyes. This pairing quickly bonded and has been tight for a while. Where their connection was heading is questionable based on both characters' romantic history and missteps. Hope may not realize how deeply she's been affected by Liam's assumed trauma and the reality shock that Grace provided. So, the coming weeks will determine if Hope was naturally overjoyed to learn that her daughter's father will continue living, or if Noelle's character feels the urge to explore old feelings with Liam again. Bill pressures Liam to propose to Hope. Carter risks losing his bride. The Bold and the Beautiful tease that Bill Spencer might urge Liam Spencer to pop the question to Hope Logan. He wants to make sure he'll take Carter Walton's fiancée before the opportunity slips away. Hope and Liam's bond has rekindled. Liam and Hope have been developing a deeper connection recently, which hasn't gone unnoticed by Bill, who plans to offer his son some guidance soon. Once Bill manages to get Liam to share his thoughts, there's a strong possibility that Liam will reveal his complex emotions. Even though Liam urged Hope to get back together with Carter, it was primarily because he didn't want her to feel lonely in his absence. Liam was attempting to ensure that Hope found happiness without him, as he thought he was nearing the end of his life. However, circumstances have shifted now that Liam is aware he likely has many more years ahead of him. Liam could spend his life with Hope should they reconcile. Liam could envision a life with Hope by his side if they managed to reconcile. This thought might be quite alluring for Liam, as Hope's unwavering support throughout this challenging time has served as a powerful reminder of their deep connection. A part of Liam will always hold love for Hope, so he's likely to discuss this with Bill and express how wonderful it would be to mend their family with Beth Spencer. However, Liam might also be concerned about jeopardizing his friendship with Hope if he attempts to pursue something more. Given that Hope is currently committed to Carter, Liam may hesitate to disturb that situation, particularly since he played a role in facilitating their reunion. Liam might think a chance at happiness with Hope has slipped away, but Bill won't. Bill may have a different perspective than Liam, who may believe that his chance at happiness with Hope has passed him by. According to B&B, Bill is set to assist Liam in navigating his emotions and recognizing what he genuinely wants. It's possible that Bill will also persuade Liam that he needs to fight for Hope and reclaim her before it's too late. Over the past few months, Liam has gained valuable insights about living in the moment, so Bill might encourage him to embrace that mindset and propose marriage himself. Bill might be of the opinion that there is still time for Liam to make a significant romantic gesture and formally propose once more to Hope and Carter. Bill Spencer has never been the kind of man to sit idly by when something matters to him, and in this case, what matters is his son Liam's future happiness. The bold and the beautiful teases that Bill might once again play Cupid, though his methods are rarely soft or subtle, and push Liam to finally reclaim hope before Carter Walton walks her down the aisle for good. To understand the weight of this twist, one has to step back and consider how much Liam's recent storyline has changed. For months, Liam and everyone around him believed he was living under the shadow of an imminent death sentence thanks to a supposed brain tumor. It shattered Hope's world, reshaped Carter's romantic opportunities, and allowed Dr. Grace Buckingham's latest scheme to nearly destroy the Spencer family. Hope had believed she was losing Liam forever, and in her grief, she leaned on Carter, an honest, kind-hearted man who seemed to offer the stability she desperately craved. But the cruel twist was that Liam never had cancer at all. He was the victim of a ruse designed to squeeze money out of Bill by manipulating Hope's emotions and forcing Liam into a place of helplessness. The revelation that Liam was perfectly healthy not only obliterated Grace's con but also reignited something that had been simmering just beneath the surface: the undeniable, enduring love between Liam and Hope. Seeing this as the perfect opportunity for his son to intervene and reclaim the life he nearly lost, Bill, who is often brutal but always pragmatic, sees it as the right time. Liam, however, is caught in a web of doubt. While he loves Hope and knows she loves him, he also sees Carter standing in the place he once held, offering Hope a chance at a life unburdened by Liam's constant back and forth between her and Steffi Forrester. Liam feels very guilty about his past betrayals, and he worries that trying to win Hope back might reverse the progress she has made and put their fragile friendship at risk. Yet Bill isn't one to let hesitation block destiny. He knows that Carter, for all his decency, has never been able to hold on to love. His track record is littered with heartbreaks, from Zoe to Quinn to Katie, and Bill suspects that Hope will be no different. Bill sees it as straightforward: Carter may be good, but he is not Liam or Beth's father. The Spencer patriarch sees family as everything, and in his mind, Liam belongs with Hope and their daughter, not watching from the sidelines while another man builds a future that Liam was meant to have. Bill is determined to light a fire under his son, reminding Liam of what's at stake and pressuring him to make a bold move before it's too late. The real complexity of this story, however, lies in Hope herself. Hope has always been torn between love and loyalty, between her heart's desires and the safer path forward. When Liam was dying, Carter felt like that safe path, a man who respected her, valued her, and seemed to want the same thing she did without the baggage of love triangles and betrayals. But with Liam's miracle cure, everything she thought she knew about her future was flipped upside down. Hope can't deny the flood of emotions that returned when she realized Liam wasn't going anywhere, that their daughter wouldn't grow up without her father, and that the family she thought was slipping away might still be within reach. She may still be with Carter, but deep down, Hope's heart beats for Liam. That's what Bill is counting on. He knows his son well enough to see that Liam is second-guessing himself, and he won't let Liam talk himself out of a chance at happiness. Bill might even remind Liam of the moment years ago when he nearly lost Hope to Wyatt, another time when hesitation almost cost him everything. To Bill, this is history repeating itself, and he refuses to let Liam make the same mistake again. Carter, meanwhile, remains oblivious to just how fragile his romance with Hope really is. He believes he's finally found the woman who will give him the family and permanence he's longed for, but Carter's storylines are littered with women who used him as a placeholder, a comfort when their true loves were unavailable. This time, the stakes are even higher, because Carter isn't just risking his heart, he's standing in the way of Hope and Liam's epic love story, one that has weathered more storms than most couples could survive. If Bill has his way, Carter won't just lose Hope, he'll lose the future he thought he was building with her. The bold and the beautiful thrives on these soapy love triangles, and this one is particularly delicious because it pits loyalty against destiny, stability against passion. Liam is the man who knows Hope better than anyone, the father of her child, and the one she's fought for again and again. Carter is the man who represents everything Liam isn't: dependable, steady, uncomplicated. The drama is heightened by Bill's meddling, because Bill's influence could be the nudge Liam needs to take action, but it could also be the spark that blows everything up if Hope feels pressured or if Carter realizes he's being edged out. Adding another layer of complexity is Steffi Forrester, who may not be directly involved in the storyline right now, but whose presence always lingers in Liam's orbit. For years, Liam has been torn between Hope and Steffi, and though Steffi has moved on with Finn, there's no denying that her history with Liam could make Hope question whether he's truly ready to commit to her wholeheartedly this time. Bill's insistence becomes even more crucial at this point. He'll likely remind Liam, and Hope by extension, that life is short, that second chances don't come often, and that letting Carter marry Hope would be the biggest mistake of their lives. Bill thrives on grand gestures, and he might even encourage Liam to make a bold, sweeping proposal, one that forces Hope to confront her true feelings and choose the man her heart has always belonged to. As the story builds, the fallout promises to be explosive. If Liam follows Bill's advice and proposes to Hope, Carter will be taken aback and will feel as though he has been left out in favor of a more powerful love once more. Hope will be forced into a corner, having to decide between the safe life she's built with Carter and the passionate, messy, undeniable bond she shares with Liam. Naturally, Bill will take pleasure in the chaos because he believes that the ends always outweigh the means. He wants his son happy, he wants Beth's family intact, and if Carter has to get hurt in the process, so be it. The emotional stakes are sky high, and the ripple effects will touch everyone in their orbit. Brooke Logan will almost certainly weigh in, as she always does when her daughter's love life is at stake, and she'll likely side with Bill in believing that Hope and Liam are destined to be together. Ridge Forrester may sympathize with Carter, who has long been one of his most trusted friends, and he could find himself caught between supporting Carter's happiness and acknowledging that Liam and Hope's connection is unbreakable. Even Steffi might get caught up in the drama, especially if she suspects that Liam's renewed pursuit of Hope could upend her marriage to Finn.